That is the business end of one of my favourite to date, gotta stress to date, one of my favourite straight pull AR-15s to date. Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD and this is the Schmeisser SP15. SP standing for straight pull, chambered in 5.56, so UK legal as it's straight pull, it's not semi-auto. So yeah, I know, but I don't know, it's kind of like the best of both worlds, isn't it? Kind of like a bolt action, but in an AR-15 platform, and loads more economical than a semi-auto. So just try and make things seem a little bit better, if you know what I mean. That's what I try and do anyway. Right, let me jump straight into this tabletop review in a full RACKNLOAD style. So yeah, loads of mistakes, no doubt. No, only kidding. I have Schmeisser's manual to get me through this. Right, now, obviously Schmeisser do all sorts of cool AR-15s, but none of which are UK legal, unfortunately. But they do the straight pull ones for, you know, for those sort of accurate shooters. We'll just say accurate shooters. And yeah, I am blown away with this thing. I am absolutely blown away with it. I've had it for a while. Currently, as I film this, we're on lockdown. So fortunately, before the lockdown, I managed to take it out and do loads of shooting with it. I had some real good fun with it. Now it's time to do this. And I don't know, it's just been a weird few weeks, you know, as I film this, the lockdown and everything with the COVID-19. It's just been a bit weird, but I've got to press on, got reviews to do, got guns in the rat cave that I've got to get back out the door. So let me just run some specs through them with this. So AR-15 platform, pretty obvious, straight pull, so it's not semi-auto. This has got the 16-inch barrel, okay, and yes, it's got key mod. This is the slightly older version. They are bringing a new one out with M-lock, so don't panic, And when I do get the when the M-lock one does come out, the new version of this, well, let's just say RACKNLOAD's got one on order because I'm that impressed with this thing. I'm actually having one. The new version will have the M-lock, so I'll show you that. It'll be a family member, so to speak. So you'll be seeing a lot of it when I eventually get it. But let's just, like I say, I'm jumping all over the place with this. I'm just super excited about this thing. It's just so cool, so cool. So chambered in 223 rem, okay, 16-inch barrel. This one is. These ones that you can see in the brochure here. They do like the Ultra Match with the big, long, heavy barrel. So that is super sweet, that is, with the chrome barrel or stainless barrel. Do a slightly shorter one than this, the 14.5 inch barrel, and that's the M4 style. But this is just it's the SP15, but in 16 inch, okay. They do that LMR 18, which is slightly different. That looks very, very nice too. Very nice too. So yeah, overall length of this, barrel dependent, is 79.5 centimeters, or 35 inches. Say around that. Let's get a tape on it. Should we just stop the arguing? Stop the guessing. I'm just reading. It's all right. Reading off a German, Schmeisser's brochure. It doesn't necessarily give the UK spec. So I've got the tape measure right here. So overall length is just under 35 inches. That's with the stock collapsed. Do you want to know with the stock extended? Of course you do. You want all the info, don't you? 37.5 inches from butt pad to end of muzzle brake. Okay. And like I said, that is a 16-inch barrel. Just clear that up. Get that out of the way. Overall weight, unscoped, is 3.8 sorry, 3¼ grams, or 114 ounces. Well, that's a weird way of doing it. I would have done it in pounds. So I'm reading it off here. Let's go metric. So 3¼ kilograms. Okay, that's unscoped. Let's get rid of that. If you're interested, by the way, that is a nice little Bushnell on there. If you're interested, little red dot sight. Very, very cool. Kindly on loan from Edgar Brothers, might I add. And I was testing this rifle with this red dot scope on it. Okay, obviously I didn't throw on my own optic, and that will explain my my targets. Shall we just jump ahead? Oh, we're bouncing around this review. I'm going to explain my targets because this was at 50 yards with a red dot. Now you've got to bear in mind the red dot is, when you're looking through it, it's almost as big as these targets. Okay, but I'll show you the groups anyway. And what I will say, this rifle is guaranteed sub MOA straight out of the box. So I'll throw in a picture of what one of the guys from Edgar Brothers, one of his targets that he got with this, and it's literally tiny. Picture up here right now. But this is what I got with the red dot at 50 yards. Bear in mind, like I said, the red dot is like totally covering that entire target. Okay, thanks to Double Juice for the targets, by the way. So you just got to sort of bear that in mind. But I'm pretty impressed with that. I'd be impressed with that with a, you know, a real high-powered scope. So yeah, pretty good grouping with a red dot. I've got to stress, with a red dot. Okay. That one's not so bad. Not so good either. Yeah, not so bad, not so good. But like I say, that red dot is literally that big on the target. So you can literally probably just see the outer of each of these targets because the red dot's covering it. And it, shall I throw out some excuses? It was wet and muddy as well. Look at all the mud over there. That's mud, not blood. So yeah, I mean, ideally I should have threw on a decent optic as far as a proper sort of high power scope to sort of really test this, but I don't know, I just enjoyed doing that. You'll see in the range time video, I'll throw some footage in now, doing a bit of run and gun with this as well. Oh, just brilliant. And with me being a left-hander as well, it's totally easy to use, and I'll explain that in a minute. So let's just talk about the magazines then. So you are supplied with a 10 rounder and a 30 rounder. Okay, nice P-mags as well, which is nice. Absolutely awesome magazines. These things are just super reliable, so lightweight as well. I was using, as you'll see in some of the footage, some of my old crappy surplus ones as well. They worked fine, no problem. Pretty much just throw in any AR magazine in this rifle. Let's just put that one in. Oh, it just looks super cool. I love these P-mags, especially with a window when you can see all the brass in there. Just looks so cool, so cool. Pretty sort of sleek as well with a 10 rounder in. So if you're doing a bit of bipod work, you know, 10 rounder is probably the one to use. But no, I love the P-mags. I'm a big fan of those. So going from the stock end then, normal AR-15 adjustable stock. As you can see, I think that's 6th position. Pretty sure it is. You've got Schmeisser's logo on the recoil pad. Fairly hard rubber recoil pad there. Not that you really need it. I mean, it's 5.56 AR-15. It's pretty gentle. And this is a straight pull anyway, so it is pretty gentle. But yeah, really nice stock. I mean, as with any AR-15, you can upgrade it, do whatever you want. Throw on mag pull if you want. It's just totally dress it up however you want. Same with the pistol grip. You know, nothing amazingly special about the pistol grip. checker in there on the rear and the sides. Would you upgrade that? Yeah, I probably would eventually. Throw on some Gucci stuff. And then moving along to the upper and the lower. Okay, so standard AR-15 configuration, you know, you can break it open. I'll just show you if I can get the pin out. Yeah, I can, nice and easy. So you can break it open. Just show you the guts in there. Drop in any trigger you want. I'll measure the trigger that's in there in a sec. So pretty standard AR-15. And then obviously this is a straight pull and not a semi-auto. So you've seen me use several straight pulls on the channel. The Caliber Innovation Siscar, the what's the other one? The Puff Revolt. That was quite a good one. I nicknamed that thing the pogo stick with a big T-bar cocking handle. It was literally like stump nuts that you have on a BMX or a pogo stick. You can do both with this. It has got the T-bar handle here, so you can use that. Although, I mean, if you're as a lefty, which I am, would you prefer to use that? With me, I'm that used to using a right-handed gun anyway, be it bolt action or whatever. That used to it. I found just using this was dead easy as well. In fact, it's almost an advantage being a lefty with these, because you don't have to take your finger, especially if you're shooting off a bipod or a rest, for example. You don't have to take your finger off the, you know, away from the trigger. You can literally just, you know, well, it's hard to sort of demonstrate, but I can keep my hand here, you know, where it should be, in location of the trigger, and I can just quickly bang, bang, bang. You know, I've got fast follow-up shots if I need them. That is really cool. That's kind of like the advantage of being a lefty when you've got to operate a rifle from the right-hand side. It's just, I don't know, it makes it faster. I remember many years ago I was shooting a competition where it was like these electronic knockdown targets, and you had to, I think you had to shoot 8 with an air rifle. It was a PCP's HW100, and with the cocking handle on the HW100 being on the right hand side of the rifle, shooting off a rest, I was pretty fast sort of shooting, reloading, and I think I got one of the highest scores there, being a left-handed, but a lefty even, being a lefty. But yeah, it has its advantages. Absolutely reliable cocking system. I love the big handle on there. That I believe has been in quite a bit of development from what I've read. So when you do get this rifle, that literally is when it's in the box, that is sort of in a separate bag, and you basically have to screw it in because it's threaded. If you can see there. So you just screw that handle in. All your standard sort of stuff. Let's lock it back actually, so you can sort of. Hang on. Just lock the bolt back. So you've got your standard magazine release there. Just demonstrate mag in. Mags do drop out as well, so it does flick them out. Again, with it being an AR-15, you could change that, upgrade it for something sexier if you so desire. Just moving those magazines out of the way, they're rattling a bit. Again, with the safety catch as well, you know, standard. I'll show you on that side. Standard AR-15 safety catch. And what I like about this particular rifle as well is you can operate everything from the left, which is really nice. So they've done the sort of like the extended lefty mag release, which is really nice. So I can operate the magazine from that. the mag release from that, even from that side, which is very nice. Standard ambidextrous AR-15 safety as mentioned, so that is really cool. And obviously your bolt release is in the normal place. You can also let me lock that back again. You can operate the bolt from this side as well, so you're just pressing that button there. Oh, I don't want to get my fingers caught. I probably will. There we go. You push that down, so you've got that lever there. Let me demonstrate that again. I wasn't doing that very well for camera. So just pull, fingers clear, rack, pull that down like so. So that is really, really cool. Really cool. Uppers and lowers on the SP15 are forged mil-spec 7075 T6 aluminium. Okay. Some people prefer billet, you know, but it is what it is. And with this being, it's not like you're putting full auto fire through this, is it? You know, or semi-auto. It's a straight pull. So, but absolutely rock solid. Absolutely rock solid. There's no wobble in this rifle whatsoever. Really, I'm so impressed with this thing. I really am. I really am. Pop-up sights. I'm pretty sure these come as standard. I'm pretty sure they do, which is really nice. So quite often you have to add that sort of stuff on an AR, but I'm pretty sure they come as standard. Let's just have a look in that brochure, see if they're on the brochure. You know, I'll probably be correcting myself now. Oh no, they're there, look. So they look like they come as standard, which is nice. Really nice. So saves you some pennies. Now moving along to, I think we've covered everything there. Yep, pop-up sights. Moving along to the forend. Now people will be like, oh, it's key mod, it's key mod. Do you know what? It doesn't really bother me. And like I said at the start of the video, the new ones that are coming out, I'll have the M-Lock. But honestly, it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. Because how much stuff do you throw on? I mean, I'll throw on, when I get mine, I'll throw on a bipod and a foregrip. That'll be it. And I won't ever have to put anything on there again. So it's literally just comfort-wise, isn't it? And I mean, I'd probably get, if I get the M-Lock one, I'll probably get some covers anyway. So it is what it is. You know, you get a lot of the key mod haters out there. Look at the profile of that barrel. If you can see through, that is a chunky barrel. It really is. Really, really is. And that is what will be giving it the accuracy, a nice heavy barrel. Check out the business end. I showed you that at the start of the video. Schmeisser's own flash suppressor or brake. It's more of a flash suppressor than a brake. But oh, very cool, very cool. Looks mean, looks badass. Foregrip. This is a test rifle. Don't quote me if that comes as standard. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Like I say, this is a test rifle. Kindly on loan from Edgar Brothers. But oh my god, guys, I'm seriously in love with this, with its ease of use. And I always have to put that bit of a spin on it with being a lefty, you know. If something's not ambidextrous, I'm gonna moan about it. And this thing really is lefty friendly. So if you're a lefty, you know, and you're after an AR platform, then you definitely need to have a look at one of these. Yeah, I know the handle is on the usual side, but if like me, you're that used to it anyway, I think you'll be all right. But you can use the T-bar. Like I said, you can use the T-bar if you want. Works exactly the same. I mean, if you were scoping this rifle and you was going to be using the T-bar a lot, I'd probably lose the backup iron sights anyway, just to give you a bit more room with that T-bar. But oh guys, seriously, I had some serious fun with this, you know, running and gunning it, doing some, you know, fairly accurate stuff, you know, bench stuff, but like I said, only had the red dot, hence the targets. But the targets, for your information, were perforated with these Hornaday match. That's what I was using. So just in case you're interested, I think I did write that on the targets. Yeah, I'm sure I did. 68 grain boat tail. So yeah, they were doing the job. Let's give this trigger a pull, shall we? You trigger snobs. Like I say, with it being an AR platform, you can drop in any trigger anyway. So if you really want to upgrade the trigger, you can. Trigger, from what I can remember, felt really, really good. So let's just give that a pull. Oh, I probably pulled that a bit too hard. 4 pounds 13 ounces. Should we give that another one? Let's give it another one. Let's just give that a whirl again. I did pull it a bit hard, to be fair. Yeah, same again. 413. So, you know, would you want to upgrade the trigger? Probably. I don't know. That's the beauty of these ARs, isn't it? You can just upgrade, you can add all the bits, buy all the extras, really sort of Gucci them up, you know, as much as you want. But what I like about the Schmeissers is I love the heavy barrel. I love the feel of it. And I think it's, I don't know, it's just me being a lefty. I just like ease of use. I don't know whether I'm just getting old. Why would I say that? Ease of use. I just love the feel of it. It's just a real nice, comfortable rifle for me to shoot. Really is. What I also like about it as well, and you don't get many UK ARs that have this, but if you want, you can, on this one, you can upgrade the trigger guard. You don't see that a lot on UK ARs. You really don't. So that's nice to see. So, you know, something else to spend your money on. Gucciing it all up, whatever. Right then, so let's have a look at the manual. You know what I'm like with manuals, guys. So let's find the English bit. Okay, which is in the middle. And what I've got to say is I'm really impressed with the manual. Okay, all in colour, really nice. It doesn't show this the straight pull version in here. It's got a semi-auto, but it shows you everything you need to know. How to, you know, all the stuff that you really should know if you was buying yourself an AR, pretty much. But yeah, really, really good detailed manual, clear, good pictures as well. Oh, that's what I'm going to show you as well. It actually comes with its own cleaning kit, and it's a good one as well. Real good one. Yeah, it really goes into some detail. So really, really good. Very impressed with the manual. Some of it doesn't apply with, you know, but exploded diagrams, which is nice. Always like to see them. Just cool manual. Should we give it up? Should we put it on the point scale? We'll give it 8 points on the manual scale. Now, Schmeisser throw this in as well. It's in the box, which I'm really impressed with. Really impressed with. Why don't other high-end manufacturers do this? Look at this. A nice and a very nice cleaning kit. Check that out. Brass rods. You got like a little oil dropper there. All your jacks and your pull throughs and everything. Jags rather, when I can say it. You've even got a spare toothbrush. Check that out. That is attention to detail, and I really like that. Really, really like that. You know, I've not seen that before. A decent cleaning kit supplied. That is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. You also get as well, just grabbing it, a good quality, and I like to stress that, a good quality carry case with Schmeisser's logo on there. Combination as well, so it's got a combination one, so it is a real decent box. Or you get the breech flag as well. Or I've got details here, the Bushnell sight, look. That's another story. You get a bit of rail as well thrown in. So honestly guys, really, really good. Really impressed with the box. It's not just one of those crappy ones that you throw straight in your loft, never to be seen again. It's one that you would actually use to take this rifle to the site, to the range, to the site, wherever you're shooting, be it a range, be it hunting, whatever. This would be an excellent foxing rifle. Excellent foxing rifle. Brilliant target gun. Yeah, it'd be nice if they did one in 308 maybe. Not seen that in the manual. I'm not sure if they do. I'll throw details. I'll find that out. I'll throw it in the details of the video. One in 308 would be very nice, very nice. But I'm liking the 223 or 556. Just a real nice rifle, guys. Really impressed with it. I say I did the range time video with this thing. I threw that out quite a few videos back now, but finally got round to doing this tabletop, and I've really been looking forward to it. But oh god guys, honestly, this, I've got to say it, this is my favourite straight pull AR at the minute. Was first shown these at the British Shooting Show, and I was well impressed. These were on Edgar Brothers stand. I think he did do me a video actually, Schmeisser did, so just look back through the videos, through the playlists, and he sort of taught me through all the range anyway. So, but yeah, in fact I did moan about the key mod as well to the rep, so it's quite funny. And he was like, oh no, the new versions are going to have M-lock, so I cleared that up straight away. But guys, seriously, if you are in the market for a straight pull AR-15, then I can highly recommend the Schmeisser SP15. Schmeisser certainly know what they're doing when it comes to making firearms. They've been doing it for quite a while now. So we'll just leave that at that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That is your rack and load review of the Schmeisser SP15, straight pull 15. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It just makes me smile. Thanks for watching, guys. That's Rack and Load. See ya. It's going high. Hot. Can't see that target anymore. That's it, I'm out. Keep rolling. That is cool. That is seriously cool. I'm knackered. Schmeisser SP15 223 straight pull. Hornaday ammo. That is really, really cool.